003.
No, D is actively chasing paradox. There's a Yamato coming. D, watch out. So I'm trying to like lead from any farm I can. There's like no farm. This is taking all of it. Which that's what these case is allowed.
Alright, let's start here. So we have GPU power available. So this battery's on.
So Mina is extremely I don't want to push this hard. We don't have anything here to take. Also, one an iron.
Emergency light is armed. We are in sterile cockpit. No smoking. Seat belts. Red beacon. Inspection. Side nose logo. Okay. Takeoff is going to be on 27 right. Takeoff winds are 265, 3 knots. Temp is 20. And QNH is 30.06. Takeoff weight. And we'll send all those numbers to the FMS. And let's go to performance. Flight plan. We are currently at KATL. We're going to KDCA. And our company route is KATL KDCA 01. And flight ID is DAL 3252. We're going to go off on runway 27 right. Jack to Kel. We are going to arrive on runway 01. Thank goodness. ILS. Weird. No approach transition? Really? caps. And waves usually. Yeah. Alright, our cruise altitude is going to be 33,000 and cruise winds are 25067. Oh wait, 250, yeah. 67. Our zero fuel weight is 65460. Ron, get our IFR clearance, please. Center of gravity.
Steve, I'm only rated to handle IFR related comms for now. You'll need to handle the VFR comms.
Get IFR clearance. 17.7.
I'll get our IFR clearance from Atlanta clearance now.
Data set's good.
Atlanta clearance, Delta 3252. We'd like to collect our IFR clearance. We have Quebec. Give me 1 second for that clearance. Delta 3252, Atlanta clearance, clear to Reagan via the Jack 2 departure. Then as filed, climb and maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 33010 minutes after departure. Departure on 121.225, squawk 4546. Expect runway 27 right.
I'll leave that on 3005. I didn't hear my squawk code. Or 546. Okay. That looks excellent. Okay, so we're going to do delete.
Ladies and gentlemen,
sign.
welcome aboard Delta Airlines. Flight 3252, heading to Washington Reagan National. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes, stowing your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please feel free to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing Delta Airlines, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
I want to understand this plan. So, golf, jack, shut, beef it, killing, kiwi, waves, KSET, ALAP, bully, caps, Hoyas, Hall, Cattern. Alright, that's better. That like fits. You know, I forgot. It's been a while. V-speed's downloading. Okay. Okay. Nine five. Okay. Got it. Nicholas, good day and welcome aboard. I know I've been kind of silent. Immersed in pre-flight. All right, let's see.
Atlanta ground, Delta 3252, requesting pushback and start.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
See where we are.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect. So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and all call. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board your Delta flight. So in just a moment, we'll be showing you a brief presentation on the safety features of this aircraft. We kindly ask that you please direct your attention to the video monitors and flight attendants in the aisle, even if you are a frequent flyer. Thank you so much.
welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta for 100 years and counting.
Delta.
Delta. Delta.
Delta Airlines.
The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and the shared responsibility of everyone on board. So, before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you.
Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured.
Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear. If you lose an electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help.
As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your
Operation
lap. To
complete.
release,
Set
lift the
parking
top
brake.
of the buckle. If your seat has a shoulder harness, attach the metal
Disconnecting
tip
toe.
to the fitting
Stand
on
by.
the belt. To release, push the metal tip down. Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions,
Atlanta Ground,
along with the
Delta
posted
3252,
placards
we're ready to taxi.
and lighted information signs throughout the cabin. Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including
Delta
chewing tobacco,
3252,
is not
runway
allowed
27
on
right
any
taxi
Delta
via
flight.
2 southeast,
Federal law
2
prohibits
northeast,
tampering with,
Foxtrot, 4
disabling,
northwest,
or
4
destroying
southwest,
mercury
Lima,
smoke
Lima
detectors.
Alpha.
There are 8 exits on this plan. 8 doors. 4
KATOL is
doors.
disconnected and
Each
bypass
door
pin
has
has
a
been
detector
removed.
slot
Hand
that
signal will
indicates
be on the
passenger.
left. We'll see you
In
next
the
time.
event of an
Have a safe flight.
evacuation, leave all bags behind.
Taxi
Carry-in
via 2
baggage
southeast, 2
will slow the
northeast,
evacuation.
Foxtrot, 4 northwest, 4
All
southwest,
exits
Lima,
are
Lima
clearly
Alpha.
marked with
Delta
the green exit
3252.
symbol. Locate the nearest exits, and remember, they might be behind you. If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisles to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will drop from the panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull a mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case. Life
Take
vests are in a
off.
compartment
Okay.
beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom, or manually inflate it by blowing
Cabin
into the tube
attendants,
at shoulder
armed
level.
doors and
A
cross-check.
water-activated light is attached to
Welcome
each
aboard our
vest.
flight to Washington
For
Reagan
children
National.
under 35
The
pounds,
estimated flight
place
time
the
is
vest around their
approximately
waist and secure the
75
strap between the legs.
Please
See your
pay
safety
close
card for
attention to the
more
upcoming
information.
safety demonstration,
Additional life
as it
vests for
contains
in-lab
important
children are in
information
marked
even for
compartments at the front
frequent flyers.
and rear of the
Fasten
plane.
your seatbelts
We'll
by
distribute these
inserting
vests
metal
if
fitting into
necessary.
the buckle and pulling
Before
the strap to
takeoff, bring
tighten.
your seat to its upright
The
position
seatbelt
and stow
must
your
be
tray
fastened
table,
whenever the seatbelt
footrest,
sign is
and leg
illuminated.
rest. Be sure you
Please
fasten your
return your seat
seatbelt
backs
low
and
and
tray
tight
tables
across
to
your
the
lap,
upright position,
carry-on
and
items
open your
secure,
window
and
blinds for
armrests
takeoff.
are at resting position.
Mobile phones
Or as
and
otherwise
electronic
indicated
devices
on the
must be
placard in
set
front
to
of
flight
you.
mode, and
If you
larger
have a
devices
suite
should be
door,
securely
ensure
stowed
it's
during
open.
takeoff and landing.
See placard instructions
Smoking
inside
and
the
the use
suite
of
door for
e-cigarettes are
opening
prohibited
instructions
anywhere on
in
board,
case of
including
emergency.
the lavatories.
Finally,
Oxygen
take a
masks
moment
will
to
drop
review the
automatically
safety
if
information
required.
card in your
Hold the
seat
mask
pocket.
firmly, place it over your
As we
nose and
finish our
mouth,
safety
and breathe
check,
normally.
please let us know if you have
Remember
any
to secure
questions.
your own mask
As we
before
take off into the
assisting
future,
others.
sit back and relax.
Life vests are
And
located
from
under
all
your
of our
seat.
crew,
Put it on,
thank you for
fasten it,
flying with
and
Delta
inflate it
today
only after
and for the
leaving
next
aircraft.
100 years.
Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. There are 2 exits located at the front and rear of the cabin, and the nearest exit may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow all safety instructions from the crew immediately. If any electronic device becomes hot or catches fire, please inform a crew member immediately. The safety information card in your seat pocket contains all details. Thank you for your attention.
Ron, do the takeoff brief.
Can you repeat that?
Do the takeoff brief.
We'll be departing from runway 27 right, flying the Jack 2 departure with an initial climb clearance to 10,000. Transition altitude is 18,000. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile, climbing to flight level 330. Weather at departure shows no significant issues. In the event of an engine failure below 400, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3,000 before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We've been cleared as filed. Squawk code is 4546 and departure frequency will be 121.225. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. V1 is 142 knots, VR is 147 knots, and V2 is 152 knots. We'll climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Captain.
Get our takeoff clearance.
I'll contact tower for takeoff clearance.
On runway 9 left remaining 1,600 feet.
Delta 3252 holding short of runway 27 right, ready to depart.
I was gonna say that's just kind of the thing of, well, I could please to have fun.
Delta 3252, Atlanta Tower, cleared for takeoff runway 27 right, winds 290 at Niner.
I guess I mean you can play on any character on there. I know. Just some characters are you don't have to do as much.
Cleared for takeoff 27 right, winds 290 at Niner, Delta 3252.
Keep the climate. I'm mentally, please. Oh, they. Oh, here.
Positive rate. Gear up.
Delta 3252, contact departure on 121.225.
Switching to departure on 121.225, Delta 3252. Atlanta departure, Delta 3252. Good evening, climbing through 2500.
Delta 3252, Atlanta departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000, turn left, heading 250, vectors to football, then on course.
Climb and maintain 15,000,
Ladies and
left
gentlemen,
heading
as we climb
250
to our
for
cruising
vectors to football,
altitude,
then on course.
we'd like to
Delta
extend a special
3252.
thank you to each of you, and a welcome back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire
Delta 3252, climb and maintain flight
For your
level
safety,
220.
it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we
Climb and
experience any
maintain flight level
unexpected rough
220,
air.
Delta 3252.
We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. We've now reached an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you.
Hey, did we have baked potatoes?
On today's flight in the economy cabin, it'll be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as of our fresh eats items, can be found in the menus in your seat pocket. Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card to save 15% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and music. You will find that this screen will work best with just a light tap of your fingertip. Feel free to use your own headsets. Otherwise, if you do need a headset, just let a flight attendant know they are yours complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
Delta 3252, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb and maintain flight level 270, Delta 3252.
Dear guests, we are now in the air on a flight to Washington International. Use of approved electronic devices is permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention.
Beautiful. We're up here. The clouds, coloration, like of the different layers. Man, it looks so good.
Delta 3252, climb and maintain flight level 320.
I'm going to go ahead and put 330 because he's going to clear
flight level 320, Delta 3252.
Sure, our flight level is 330. Yeah, it is. Sometimes I don't know why they do that.
Delta 3252, contact Atlanta Center on 127.125.
Atlanta Center, Delta 3252. Good evening, climbing through 16,000 for flight level 320.
Delta 3252, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Man, that looks good. Check that out.
Flight level 320, Delta 3252.
altimeter is on standard now. And we're 474 miles outside of DC. Seatbelt sign is off.
Delta 3252, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Got it.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, Delta 3252.
Alright, we're on autopilot, and LNAV and VNAV is in control. Auto throttle, and we're just chilling. Beautiful.
Dear guests, we are now at cruising altitude and the cabin crew will begin the snack and beverage service shortly. Be sure to try our popular pretzels and refreshing beverages from our menu. After the service, selected items from the Delta Airlines shop will also be available for you. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
All right, guys, y'all can listen to me eat.
Delta 3252, contact Atlanta Center on 123.725.
Atlanta Center, Delta 3252. Good evening, maintaining flight level 330.
Delta 3252, Atlanta Center, maintain flight level 330.
Maintaining flight level 330, Delta 3252.
Hey, Captain, First Officer, would you like anything to drink or a snack? By the way, I hear the in-flight meal options are so good, they might just take off on their own.
Oh, funny, funny, funny. We're just hanging out at 330. We're at 280 knots. How far out are we? About 315 miles. Forgot to do was reset the monitor. Just starting it now. With some rain coming up here. set my altitude here, like for when it's time to descend. It will automatically do it for me though. And sometimes, I don't know, there's times that it's not done a good job. I don't want to.
Autopilot.
So if I adjust altitude, what does it do? All right, we're good now. So that's top of descent there. Let's look at top of descent. Top of descent doesn't come until waves. Right, we won't start descending until waves. That's all right. That's cool. All right. I'll take it. Beautiful. So let's look at landing performance info. We're coming in on 01. Let's pull up the conditions of DCA, runway 1. First of all, the weather there is 29 or 85 is the weather, and it's 290 at 8. Temp is 23 and QNH is 290.85. Our landing, we're having to do a landing weight estimation. Will be. We're currently 71,868, so we can estimate 7,500. Do a 70,500. We're going to say that the weather is good to medium. Why are you telling me no landing? What if I do good? I see what he means. It's runway length is 7,160 miles. That's all I've got, and it's just trying to give me a heads up and say, dude, you may want to reconsider this. You may want to go to Dulles. And if this were real life, that might be a consideration. But we're all right. But yeah, that just puts us on high alert. Okay. By Cattern, we'll be at 2,500. That's why I set my altitude down to 2,500 and let it manage its way down. Go around info is first of all, we have to watch out for straight ahead. We can't, if we go around, we have to turn left on a go around. Yeah, missed approach fix. Yeah, we got the missed approach fix here. Climb to 4,000. Then climbing left turn to excuse me, climb to 420, left turn to 2,200, but after a left turn outbound, so that if we were to have a missed approach, we immediately go to the left, but you do not go over
Delta 3252, contact Washington Center on 118.925.
Or you have to make a phone call.
Contacting Washington Center on 118.925, Delta 3252. Washington Center, Delta 3252. Good evening at flight level 330.
Delta 3252, Washington Center, good evening.
do have some wind up here, so just to watch. We're at Oracle now. To Kiwi and Waves. Waves, we descend. Our initial descent is to KSAT, where it's 17,000 at or above. And at Waves, we have to be what is it you want from us at Waves? You want us below 22,000. Okay. At Kiwi, we should have a change, speed change to. Actually, we're going to be descending at around 280, so I think we're good there. A little bit rough too, out there. Okay. We're going to be coming in 01. Listen, Brian, can you do a descent briefing with me, please? Brian, go ahead and get clearance to descend on CAPS 3 arrival.
Requesting descent via the CAPS 3 arrival now.
Washington Center, Delta 3252, requesting descent via the CAPS 3 arrival.
Delta 3252, descend via CAPS 3 to 6,000 waves, transition into Reagan, altimeter 2985.
Descend via CAPS 3 to 6,000, waves transition into Reagan. Altimeter 2985, Delta 3252.
Attention, please prepare the cab for arrival.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our
approach
initial
to
descent.
Washington Reagan National.
At this time, we ask that you
At this
kindly
time,
begin to
we
recheck
kindly
the
ask
security of your
everyone to return
seatbelt.
to your seats.
And if you've
Stow
removed any
your tray
items from the
tables
overhead bins, please
and
begin to
fasten
refill
your
them at this
seatbelts.
time.
Please note that the use of the lavatories
Please
is
check
no
around your
longer
seating area and the
permitted.
seat pocket in front of
Thank
you for any
you
cups,
for your
glasses, or other
cooperation.
articles you wish to discard. And kindly hand these items to the flight attendants as they make their way through the aisle. Thank you so much. We should be landing in approximately 15 to 20 minutes.
Who? Okay. All right. It's rough. It's rough. Alright, technically I'm not supposed to fly into these, but we are. Because it's like the winds come from all sides, so you're so messed up with the winds. What I'm doing is I'm monitoring my flight plan and taking my altitude down to each step. So I'm doing my own version of stepping it. Good. Hey, welcome aboard. And I'm going to mispronounce it, but my friend, welcome aboard. See, I'm having to pay close attention because it's kind of rough weather right now. We're in an Embraer E175 descending into DC, and we're in really bad weather. Okay, let's see here. I am going to try and let VNAV take back my descent. Let me see what happens here. I like it. Okay. Looks like he's working with it, I think. Okay. So now we've set our altitude back to 2,500, and because we're on a VNAV descent, and on a VNAV descent, our VNAV's going to manage the restrictions in our flight plan, and I don't have to think about it. Okay. We'll just do it. So now we're to K-set, which is, I think we got 17,000 at or above at K-set. We cannot go below 17,000 till they say we can. Looks good, doesn't it? Just really clouds. It's bad weather, obviously, in the DC area right now, or at least no, it was. I think maybe going into DC, maybe it won't be as bad. Wet pavement on a short runway, though, I'd never liked that. Q and H and DC is 2985.
Delta 3252, contact Potomac approach on 119.85.
18,000 feet. Contacting Potomac approach on 119.85, Delta 3252. Potomac approach, Delta 3252. Good evening, flight level 180 for 6,000.
Delta 3252, Potomac approach, descend and maintain 6,000. Ashland altimeter 29901.
Descend and maintain 6,000, altimeter 29901, Delta 3252.
Alright, there's something I'm going to try to do that normally I don't, but we're hitting. I'm going to pause.
This is the tie that you meant to talk to?
Well, you're the tie I meant to talk to. Man, come here, man. I'm sorry. And you tell Tyler I take back everything I said to him and I give it back to you. Okay, all right?
You know, he
I don't even know what you said to him.
I told Tyler, oh, here's what I said. I said, you know Savannah. Y'all always remember, that's not my daughter. That's God's daughter. Simple enough. And I understand you really kind of understand that too. It's cool. All right. Well, man. Well, good, man. What y'all and y'all went to sushi. Y'all went to the sushi ramen. Huh? Oh, the ramen place near the sushi place. Yeah. Well, cool, man. Cool.
Just right next to the sushi bar.
Yeah. I haven't been to that one yet. How much is it? Like,
it depends. Most of it's like around $17 for a ramen meal. That's the most expensive stuff there.
Yeah.
Everything else is like less than that or around there.
Yeah.
And also have both.
I'm getting jumped on. This may be codes.
Cool, man. Cool. Where are you from? Greensboro?
I'm from Maryland.
Maryland? Oh,
Alright, which one?
I moved there
used to saying police work never stop a northbound Yankee. But I'm okay. I got my heart right now. I'm good. I'm good. I'm sorry.
It's not
Good.
all the north. It's just Pennsylvania and above.
It is. It is. Well, y'all have a good
Weather's easing up. It's good. I think we're right at where we're supposed to be. It's really good. It's very good. About 41 miles out. It's good.
feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our
What's your
final
hair, by
approach
the
into
way?
Washington.
Please make sure your seatbelts are
Is
securely
Please
fastened
turn off
low
all
and tight.
electronic
Tray tables
devices
are up
and
and
stow
locked,
them
and that
until you
seat
arrive
backs
at
are in
the
there.
gate.
Has built-in
Ensure your tray tables are put away, your
kinda
seats
cool.
are in the full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. The weather in Washington is pleasant, and we look forward to a smooth landing. Our assigned gate
High
is
speed.
Terminal 2.
High speed. High speed.
For your cooperation.
Can't use flap, even a flap 1 setting yet. But it's coming. Neat shot. Wow. It's good.
high speed, 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 high speed.
Delta 3252, proceed direct Catrin. Descend and maintain 2500 feet. Altimeter 29085 until established on the localizer cleared for the ILS runway 1 approach.
I don't want to do direct Cattern because I
direct
prefer,
Catrin.
I need
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Altimeter 29085 cleared for the ILS runway 1 approach. Delta 3252.
It helps me descend like properly. Need haul. Beautiful right here.
3252, contact Reagan Tower on 119.1.
Reagan Tower, Delta 3252. Good evening, established on the ILS runway 1 approach. Delta 3252, Reagan Tower, roger, continue approach.
I'm also... Yeah, also that. One, if you hit the fear, two, like maybe, yeah. Well, if you do your combo though, fear into combo. Yes. Yes. I know I don't. That is true. I just want to keep that. But like even if it's just one prod column, I think we should. Also, maybe funny interaction.
Delta 3252, with 290 at 8, runway 1, clear to land. Runway 1, clear to land, Delta 3252.
I joined, so y'all just like dying laughing. Also, I played Super Battle Golf. That is chaotic. It is hilarious and chaotic.
Alright, we've captured the localizer and we're on short final. And welcome aboard to everyone. Here's some weather for you. Right, we're locked and loaded. Here we go.
Throttle. Throttle.
My throttle.
Yeah. Oh, well, Wendy's was good too. Well, someone McDonald's did
1,000. $500.
That's beautiful. Good.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching runway
Minimum
1.
200.
Autopilot.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Delta 3252, welcome to Reagan. Contact ground on 121.7.
Auto
Switching to
brake.
ground on 121.7, Delta 3252.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft
Reagan
at the
ground,
gate
Delta
and turned off the
3252.
seatbelt
Good evening,
sign.
cleared of runway, ready to taxi
This will
to
be
the
your
gate.
one and only indication that it's safe for you to get up and move about the cabin.
Delta 3252, Reagan ground,
Please be
taxi to
reminded
Terminal
to
2,
use caution when opening
KG15
the
via
overhead
Sierra,
bins
Kilo. Good
to
day.
prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during landing. You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices while we taxi to the gate. However, your laptop computers and larger electronics must remain stowed. We invite you to
Terminal
visit
2,
delta.com
Gate Bravo
for all your
15
future
via
travel
Sierra
needs,
Kilo,
including
Delta
checking in for a flight
3252.
and managing your SkyMiles account. If any of you should have
Ladies and
questions
gentlemen,
regarding ground
welcome
transportation,
to
baggage
Washington.
claim,
Approaching
Did you know
runway
that
15.
Washington,
or
D.C.
any other
is home
information,
to
a
the
Uniform
largest
Delta agent
library in
leading
the
this flight
world,
will be more
the
than happy
Library
to
of
answer any
Congress?
questions you may have.
Thank you for flying with Delta Airlines.
On behalf of Delta Sky
Please
Team,
remain
our global
seated
partners,
until we
and
reach
flight
our
crew,
final parking
we'd
position.
like to thank you all for flying with us.
On behalf of your
We've
flight
enjoyed
crew,
having you on board,
thank you for
and look
flying
forward
with
to the
Delta
opportunity
Airlines.
to serve you once again.
The local time is
Thank you so much, and
7:36
have a
p.m.
wonderful evening.
For those connecting, please note the following upcoming flights.
Flight attendants, prepare doors
Flight
for arrival, please. Cross-checking all call.
235 to New York, departing at 8:15 p.m. from Gate 21, and Flight 450 to Chicago, departing at 8:30 p.m. from Gate 23.
Oh my gosh. Oh, actually, no, I've heard a lot about that. Their CEO has no issue taking those
Okay. Pastor.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
see.